19. A man who earns 300,000 in one day. Next day. Today, I took a complete day off from raising my ability in Nihonium and came to Tellurium. The purpose was to test the performance of the magic cart. How much can we fill the cart with a full load, and how much money can we make? That's the test. First, we went to the first basement floor, where the monster was a slime and the drop was a bean sprout. The slime is weak, so we'll save our bullets and defeat it. The is a good place to start. The efficiency was obviously poor. You have to encounter, approach, and defeat. The effort to get close to the slime and the fact that the slime moves around a bit during the approach made it inefficient to take it down in close combat. I had to be smart about it, and I would just fire at them as soon as I encountered them. After defeating the slime, I put the bean sprouts in the magic cart. After repeating this process for a long time, I got an alert that the cart was full. I decided to use the custom function that Mr. Orton had added to the cart. I entered the unit purchase price of the bean sprouts and got the total amount. 41,789 Piro, more than 40,000. 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 I was surprised at this. Until now, it had been about 20,000 for one round trip, but now it was suddenly doubled. I was so excited. The bean sprouts turned a fraction of the 1789 Piro into bullets, and brought the rest to Elsa's place. He said, 40,000 exactly. How did you do that? Urza was really surprised. I explained to her that it was a function of the cart, and she was so impressed that another adventurer who was listening beside me said he wanted one too, so I told him about Mr. Orton's store. After earning 40,000 with bean sprouts, we came to the second basement floor of Teruru. I was going to drop carrots against a sleeping slime. First, I set the unit price to buy carrots. I met the sleeping slime and defeated it in one shot. I put the dropped carrot into the magic cart. 34 Piro. I meet more slimes, defeat them in one shot, and put the dropped carrots in the cart. The number went from 34 to 63 Piros. I beat him next, got a rather large carrot, and got up to 101 Piro. I didn't do the math all at once with the sprouts, I entered them first and built them up a little at a time. It was exciting to see the numbers, the income, go up little by little. Soon the magic cart was full again. The amount was 38,814 Piro, a little less than the sprouts, but still double the previous amount. We converted a fraction of 814 Piro into bullets, earning us 38,000 Piro. Next up is the third basement floor, where the cocoa slime and pumpkins are. As with the carrots, I set the unit price first. I kill the croc slime, and pop, a pumpkin as big as a popcorn drops. I put it in the magic cart. 10,016 Piro. That's over 10,000 for one pumpkin. I put them in one at a time, but the increase was amazing, and I was excited in a different way than before. The magic cart didn't go in until 4, and there was a bump, so 4 for 39,608, just short of 40,000. I didn't refill the cart with bullets because I only used 4 bullets. I mean, these bean sprouts are excellent. I wonder if there are too many because they are packed in a lot, unlike pumpkins and carrots. Maybe it is the pumpkin that is the worst match. The least number of 4 is in the 8,000 Piro range, and because they are so large, you don't need 5, so 4 is the limit. Worst case scenario could be about 35,000 euros per round trip. Still, it's far more efficient than before. After redeeming that pumpkin in full, we finally came to the 4th basement floor of Tellurium. The monster is a bat slime, and the drop is a bamboo shoot. I was a bit confused as to which one I should set the unit price. It was my last day's earnings, so I decided to go with a bang. So I set the unit price for Leota bamboo shoots. I'm going to put in branded bamboo shoots that shoot through bat slime. I decided to summarize how much it would be at the end, which I didn't want to look at because I'm curious. Beat it and put in bamboo shoots. I knocked them down and put them in while looking away from the numbers as fast as I could. I mindlessly knocked them down and put in the bamboo shoots one after another. Then the alert went off that the load was full. It was full, now for the amount. I was nervous, very nervous. For some reason I looked at the number with one eye closed. 211,700, 211,700, 211,700. What? Let's see, 1, 10, 100, 10,000, 10,000. Let's see, 1 is 2 of these in a row, so what I'm seeing isn't a blur, right? I mean, 6 digits? 6 digits. 200,000 euro. You went 200,000 euros on bamboo shoots? Bamboo shoots here are expensive thanks to Eric's brand, but 200,000? That's 10 times the usual price. That's double the efficiency, so that means you can get 100,000 euro without the magic cart. Amazing. The awesomeness of magic carts and Leota bamboo shoots. I spent a day in the dungeon and experienced both of them. I was extremely excited and felt great all day. And then, 40,000, 40,000, 40,000, and 200,000, that's about 320,000? I realized that I had earned in one day what I used to earn in the past, when I had to take the last train every day and had to pay overtime even though I came home on time. I was even more excited. 20. Super laid back in the new house. The next morning, I and Emily took a complete day off from work. We stopped diving in the dungeon and came into town. We came to the real estate agency that had taken care of us the last time we rushed to rent a room for Emily. The person inside sees me and stands up to greet me. I asked him, "Who is that? Mr. Sato, is it? What's going on today?" He was a soft-spoken man in his early 30s. He is a thin man, or to put it worse, a frail-looking man. However, his speech is clear, so he is not unreliable. Let's see. I think his name is dot 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 dot. My name is Antonio. The man answered with a smile. He guessed that I didn't remember him, so he started the conversation first. That helped a little. Antonio showed me around and the three of us, including Emily, sat down across the table from each other. I'd like to rent a new room. Thank you very much. What are your requirements? Just new and spacious. Okay. What is your budget? 800,000 euro, all inclusive. Mr. Yoda? Emily, who was quietly listening next to me, looked at me in surprise. 800,000 euro is all you have, Yoda-san. I think he should keep some of it. I'm sure it will be fine. If you run out of money, you can make money. The drops are all S, and with that HP and power increased, monsters can be defeated with ease, and the magic cart has increased the efficiency of the earning. If you spend all your money here now, nothing will bother you. Even if I spend it, I can earn it again tomorrow. I have the power and confidence to earn again tomorrow. That's what I have now, and that's how I'm using it. I understand. How about this kind of property? I said. The room was decided easily. It was a 2-bedroom apartment in the center of town. It was newly built, beautiful, and the quality of the people living around it was second to none. The rent is 150,000 yen, about half of what I make in a day using a magic cart. Since I could move in immediately, I decided on the spot, paid the security deposit, key money, and 1 month's rent in advance, and signed the contract. By the way, I decided to keep my previous room, a 20,000 euro property, as is. Even if I move out, I will keep the previous room as rented, leaving it as a second house. We also want to keep that warm room that Emily took care of. It's a bit extravagant, but it's doable without any difficulty, so I chose to do it. The next day, the first day in the new house. I woke up and ate breakfast prepared by Emily in the beautiful living room. She's amazing, isn't she? What is it? You moved in here yesterday, right? Yes, sir. And yet, I looked around the living room. The house was clean. It wasn't just clean because it was newly built. It was new construction, cleanliness, and the warmth of having lived in the house for many years at the same time. It was definitely not like this when I entered the house yesterday. It was shiny new and extremely clean. It was just clean. Now it was like this, and I would be crazy not to be surprised. I cleaned it up a little bit. This is more than just a little bit of cleaning. It's astonishing. I can only say that the new, warm room is a marvel to me, as I get sore feet every time I put on my new shoes. Emily is an amazing woman for doing that. I felt the warmth of home, even more so than when I was at my parents' house. I was so happy to see her. Here is Yoda's lunchbox. Emily holds out a package to me. I accept the package, and the contents are definitely my lunch, my bento. Emily's bento, I am sure, is delicious. She makes it so that it tastes good even when it's cold, even in the dungeon. That is Emily's skill. It's a happy thing to eat it and have a smoke in the dungeon. But, I'm not going to go today. I'm not going today. Why not? I've found a greater happiness, a happiness I'm willing to kill the rest of the day to enjoy. I'm going home, I'm not going to work today. No, you don't? If I don't go to the dungeon, I won't have any income. Don't worry, you can do it tomorrow. I mean. Yes? I just thought it's stupid to work every day. Yeah, well, can I not work every day? I think so. I said firmly. Yes, I think it's good. You don't have to work every day, just go to the dungeon whenever you want and earn as much as you need. I have the power to do that. So I think it's okay to have days when I can just slack off for a whole day. Or rather, I want to slack off. In this environment that Emily has created for me. Emily was cringing at the thought of not working. Emily. Yes, sir. Take the day off. Give it everything you've got. Yes, sir. Emily, seemingly pushed by me, agreed to take the day off. I took it easy that day. I was with Emily and we just hung out. I gave Eve a carrot from my inventory when she came begging for a carrot on the way, and mucked around with her too. And so the day passed. I had no income for the day. Still, it was no problem at all.